FenceFast. We're going to be showing you today how to unbox your ST400i. This is one of our rental units. We just brought up this display today. First off, comes in its carry case. You open up your carry case. You're going to have 2 batteries. That's part of the unit. Your charger, 2 cables with your charger. This is for 110. Plug into the wall. Plugs in inside here. And this other one is for 12-volt charging. Plugs into the little thing here. When you first get your tool, put it into the plug-in, charge these up, get them fully charged. Take about 90 minutes of battery. I usually keep them wrapped up nice and neat. You can put them in a little bag if you want. Don't lose them. Storage spots here and here for them. You can also store one in a tool. Comes with a set of safety glasses. We recommend whenever you're stapling with a tool, make sure you wear proper safety glasses. We also have our tool for adjusting our tip and also for servicing the tool as well. And we also have a secondary tip in the toolkit as well. So this is our STOCKade St400 cordless fence stapler. As you can see here, we have our tip, and it does come with 2 different tips. This is our 4-prong tip. The other one just has a little V-notch in it, more for page wire type fencing. This is the one we use for barbed wire because we want to make sure that when we have our tool, that's our wire adjustment, and that gives us a nice angle over our wire every time. Either this way or that way. To adjust the depth of fire for our tool, this is what we use the tip adjustment for. So that's all the way out, or all the way in, or anywhere in between in little millimeter increments. You can see the little notches in here. You can set where you want it. Once you have your desired depth set, tighten it up with your tool, and you should be set for your stapling for the day. If you find that isn't your desired depth, just readjust it. Pull this back. I see these have separated a little bit, so I'm going to get rid of these ones. So you can see these are at 9-gauge barb staple. This one in particular is a 2-inch. We also have 1 3/4 and 2-inch. There's 25 staples in a deck. They come 1,000 in a box for the ST400i. And in that box of 1,000, you get 3 fuel cells. Each one of these fuel cells is rated at 5 degrees to do 500 shots. So 5 degrees Celsius is to do 500 shots. The colder the temperature, the less volatile the fuel, so the more fuel is going to be required. So at minus 15, this is going to be about 350 shots. At plus 40, you're going to be well over 700 shots. So just depending on what the temperature is outside is going to determine on how much fuel you're using. In Canada, we put 3 fuel cells in. That'll get you right down to minus 15 to fire the full 1,000 staples in the box. So if you ever have a jam and you need to clean the tool, you can take the cover plate off the end. You can take the end right off. I'm just going to clean these staples out. Like I said, some of the paper correlation has fallen off of these ones. Check our tip, make sure everything's cleaned in there. Every once in a while you want to take that and clean it out just a little bit as well. Make sure there's no dirt or grime or paper jammed up in there from the correlation. Back in like that. Tips back in. Make sure it drops down and then secure it. This pin should always be tight if it is getting loose. We do have these in replacement. Sometimes you can just take them and squeeze them a little bit together and they'll tighten up as well. We're going to put in some staples. So here we have 50 in here. It'll hold about 56 or 58 total. We'll put the battery into this tool. And as you can see here, it's lit up. I have about half battery power and I have a full fuel charge in this tool. Bring up our sample post. So I can hit the trigger on the tool, nothing will happen. In order to fire the tool, to keep my finger off the trigger, fully suppress that tip. You can hear the tool go down and hit the trigger. If you do it in the wrong sequence, pull your trigger and push, you're not going to get a fire. So you have to push the trigger and hit the trigger. You can hear the tool go off. And you can see perfect depth every time down those staples. If I want to adjust that out further, I'll adjust the tool all the way out. Now you can see the staples much further out. All the way in. So all the way in, just a little over ½ an inch out or anywhere in between you want. What I'll do is I'll show you right now. I'm going to pop the battery out and put it in neutral. So now it's turned off. There's an ejection button here. Now, once your fuel cartridge is loaded into the tool, you don't want to be taking it out because you will lose about 10 to 12 shots every time you do that. But I'm just going to show for demonstration how to eject it. I push that blue button and this will eject out, and you can hear just a little bit of fuel came out with that. So I lost a few shots there. Gonna put my fuel cell back in, or from brand new. Make sure you remove the plastic cover off of it. Take the fuel cell, firmly push it back into the tool till it clicks the button out, and your fuel cell's loaded. Again, you can put the battery in, and you can test to see what your fuel gauge is, as long as your well as your battery charge. And that's it for unboxing the ST400i and daily operation.